Archers, attack! Keep firing! Let none escape! Another down! Do not relent!
Welcome to another episode of another pod. Do not relent. We're closer to midnight than I previously thought. I'm Slidewhistle.
It's your boy, Immunization. Hello, hello.
And it's Aaron, Fire Mage Extraordinaire and Horrid Punching Bag. And yes, you've caught us at 11:58, mere moments to midnight. But even closer is this announcement of our midnight housing t-shirt contest. It was way at the end of the last one, so we're going to stick this one way at the beginning.
And next time we'll put it way right in the middle.
Yes, exactly. But essentially, we've got these 3 cool housing t-shirts. Well, cool's a strong word, but 3 housing t-shirts that they put on the store, and we want to give them out to you. So, to enter the contest, all you need to do is take a cool picture of yourself next to your favorite thing about your house, or just in your house, or Photoshop a photo of you in your house.
So get to it. Send it to us at donotrelenttpod@gmail.com or join our Discord at donotRelent.com. Submit the picture and be entered to win a prize. It's that easy. Literally, do whatever the fuck you want. We told you what to send. You can figure it out. Just send something. The shirt is mediocre, but it'd be funny to have one and not have to pay for it, right?
When you wear it at your girlfriend's place as just a shitty sleep shirt, you can say, 3 gentlemen from a podcast gave this to me, and they'll say, it looks like it.
And also, just for clarification's sake, I think we technically mean something that you made or set up in your player house. But
yes,
if you also don't
house.
care, if you don't care about player housing and don't have one, then sure, just send a picture of something that you're proud of in your real house too. That's cool. But we technically meant in your player house for clarification, because I'm gonna be stealing your ideas.
Crap, we're gonna rip you off. It's actually a really good exchange for us. So, I feel like Blizzard did not talk about the midnight release early access edition because they kept talking about housing. Every fucking thing was like housing or get housing early access with midnight. Get housing early access with midnight. And that was December. And it's still the foremost thing they have on front of everything. Except for today, where they finally were like, oh, by the way, February 26th is the early access release date.
Yeah, because when is the non-early access release date for midnight?
March 2nd.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, obviously we knew this at some point because it was a selling point of this package. But I feel everyone was always talking about getting player housing early. So honestly, at least for us, it kind of snuck up on us that are oh, this is happening a little sooner than we thought it would be. Just the fact that it's technically February instead of March.
Yeah, Papa Cheese had to tell us, and I was like, "Oh my!" He was I was looking at dates, and I realized early access, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I put in a week for March 2nd off. I'm like, I don't need that week. I just need a couple days because I have the weekend, and I'm off that Friday already. So I'm like,
So yeah, it's a coming. As Aaron said, we're at 11:58.
I just realized to get the edition that allows you to play a couple days early, I would need to upgrade by $40, which is fine. That's the price of the game, baby. That's the price of how you play. But that also means that I now get access to those 2 big fonts of power and the many, many.
Oh, you're gonna do it? You're gonna do it? Because I think before you were like, I don't need it.
Well, here's the thing here. So people who check their calendars will see that February 26th is 1 week from today, the day of recording, which means, what am I going to do? Sit here and look at my little feeties while you guys are in the midnight? Zalatath is rubbing her purple tootsies all over you, and I'm just like, wowzer, zowzer, this sure is a cool waiting screen. Of course, for journalistic integrity for all of you, I'm going to be getting that edition. But only to play early for journalistic purposes. I was just about to say, I don't know where I'm going to put these fountains and a picture of Eretor. I'm really proud of how I set up my house. I have no need of a picture of Illyria in it.
Yeah, but you very obviously did not mention that there's not a need for a Xalatath picture. Don't think we see what you're doing here.
For Terralion, you must have thoughts for that one too.
Well, I am a fanfic writer on the side, and let's just say shadow and light collide when I premiere my exclusive lemon fic coming this April. It still needs a little bit extra time in the chamber.
The Terralion his ship is really setting sail once pre-patch hits, or sorry, early access hits.
I feel like we're probably the only people that have even joked about this ship, but here we are.
Honestly, it works both ways. Zalarion, they're both kind of fun.
I like Zalrion. Also, he's now single.
Yeah.
So
what if she
now's the
actually
time.
fucks Illyria's man?
Yeah, just to get back at her, and then that's how they end up getting back together again, because she realized that she actually is jealous when her arch nemesis Xalatath steals her man away.
Well, that's probably how we defeat Xalatath, because Terralion enacts revenge porn to get her so shamed that she has to leave.
She catches something from him. She's like, "What the fuck? What did you give me? Light's curse?" And he was like, "Syphilis. I live in the woods. I'm not gonna know about these things. No one taught me about sex ed. I was a priest."
It would also mean, I think we would also have to arrest Terralion for, like, sex pest crimes, but he'd be, like, in handcuffs and, like, it was worth it to get rid of the void. And we're like, I guess, bud, but you still gotta go to jail. It's not right.
We have to go with him at the beginning of The Last Guardian. We have to go with him as he goes door to door and alerts everyone in his neighborhood that he's a sex criminal.
They just redo the Death Knight starting alliance thing where they throw apples at him and we just put him in the keep. Blizzard has been posting a lot of shit. There's more cool class bug fixes and additional abilities for cooldown manager. They posted like 6 things about, like, here's the Void Storm, here's how the prey system works, here is the Heronir, and I'm like, okay, Jesus, guys, calm the fuck down.
They're like, it's press week, bitch. Let's go.
I'm like, you guys are doing this all pretty, like, close to the date. I don't know. Maybe you should have done this, like, spread it out a little bit, a little better, a little more.
Yeah, did they not think about this podcast?
Yeah, come on. How many little goofers and gaffers did we have to pull out of our butts because you decided to save this all for this week? Now there's too many. Now this thing's nothing but serious, other than the discussion about lemon fix and light-bound STDs.
Also, I did my first escape room today. As Eddie Barron
Oh
got
my
this week's episode.
goodness!
I'm
was
sorry?
Where did you escape from?
It was also a work function, and I was like, guys, I don't know if you should be locking these people up together in the same room. I escaped from my grandmother's house. That's literally what it was. It was literally my grandmother's
Was it like
house.
an evil grandma, or so like, I'm gonna pin you down with hugs and kisses and warm milkies, and you're like, fuck, I got things to do. Literally just the episode of SpongeBob.
It was very similar to a Goosebumps book where your grandmother is a secret agent. I think they based it off that, but she's fighting aliens. This is a secret agent grandma. Also, I said we escaped. We did not escape. We lost, by the way. We died. We blew up in the room.
Well, R.I.P. Aaron, it's just us now.
Well, I'm sorry to say. I was actually thinking, have I done an escape room? Because I'm white. But no. MTV friend Sam keeps threatening. I think she loves a good escape room. And I keep turning it down, and I never want to let her know. It's be like, I'm sorry, it's just a little choo-choo for me. I miss the boat on this one.
Yeah, I had the same feeling. I was like, I'm not gonna do a fuck on escape room. But actually, I'm surprised. I surprisingly walked out of it like, oh, that actually was okay. If it's like reasonably priced, because obviously this one was free because it was a work function. I would do it again, I guess. It was okay. It's a good idea. I just sometimes I'm like, guys, I don't know if this was a really obvious clue. I think you need to rework this one.
The only time I've ever done one was also with work, but we can go back to World of Warcraft now.
Yeah, speaking of failing to escape, I was actually pretty successful at escaping the new long-form audio drama that they put out about Zul'Jara, the leader of the Amani trolls. I tried to sit down and listen to that thing on 4 separate occasions, and each time I'd find my eyes closing.
Was it the troll music or was it the slow? Okay, was his name King Doodoo? Is that really his name?
It's like Dudemetrius or something like that. Yeah, there definitely was a Doodoo character. You talking about her uncle?
Well, so I also tried to listen to it, and I just can't. The music is too relaxing, and I was like, I don't know when I find the time to do this. So right before we recorded, I put it on ×3 speed to try to I made it 20 minutes in, and all I heard was, and King Doodoo, and King Doodoo said this, and King Doodoo. I'm like, are they saying King Doodoo? So I had to rewind it and do it in slow motion, and then I never got anywhere.
I love doing it in slow motion. So it's like King Doodoo.
King Doodoo did.
But I mean, it's once again all these things. You put pen to paper, you write a story that auditorially is 70 minutes long. Great job. I'm proud of you. All we really got out of this thing is Jul'Jara is the very, very newly appointed leader of the Amani, so she's having a lot of issues. And their society as a whole is just really still haunted by the shadow of Zul'Jin. Like, everyone walks around and they're like, we see your first name, Stinky Butt. We'd be in such a better way if we went with the Horde, but because of your guy, we're not.
Just like, damn, like I'm pretty sure Zul'Jin has been dead for like a long ass time. So it's funny that there's still like, maybe we should make you King Doodoo because you're really the Doodoo.
Also, her mom is very violently killed. It was surprising amount of violence in that death. And I was like, oh, wow. And then she absolutely gets the leader of the Witherbone. The Witherbone tribe is definitely going to be the local ne'er-do-wells that we have to fight in their quests. I believe that might have been who King Doodoo was leading.
This is going to be such a weird expansion. Like, I'm very excited, don't get me wrong. But for this, like I said, it's going to be very Horde-centric. Obviously, the whole Silver Moon thing. We got the Amani Trolls, which might become an allied race. Like, I don't know. Is that crazy to say that they are probably going to make them an allied race? Or at least add their skin color?
They usually do these things in twos. Who do you think would show... Unless, are they a flip-flopper?
That would be crazy. They can't
Arathi does not count for me because you can do the ears on humans. And that's literally their only difference.
That's a good question, actually. I guess I don't know. I can't think of who else we would get. Unless, no. But you can't make them Alliance Trolls. Also, I'm pretty sure that, like, my troll history is not good. I'm pretty sure, like, we super hate the Amani Trolls. Like, I'm pretty sure we, like, hella hate them more than the other ones.
Like, granted, there's not a lot of High Elves, but, like, for forever, they were the High Elves' soul up. They were so focused on the Amani, that's why they didn't see the Scourge sneaking in the back door. Like, they've been fighting the High Elves for, like, hundreds of years. This will be the first positive thing we ever do with them.
Yeah, maybe the Akir, maybe we'll get the bug people.
Yeah, because like who else are we going to be interacting with? The Harnier were already going to be one like added at this point, and
Harnier like, flip-floppers, right? They can go either way.
Yeah, I believe so.
Maybe they'll just add like green. Can they already be green trolls? Like green the color of Hermione? I don't think they could be forest troll colored. Maybe they'll just give them the color and maybe give you the option to be big, bulky guys. Like, why not?
It's also tough because, yeah, they would have to mess with the bodies because Amani trolls, it's funny because they're also green, use orc skeletons. So it's like you can't actually be an Amani troll. Yeah, you'd have to either alter the model or... I mean, if they're just like, hey, you can be green now, but only the thin, weird guys from our tribe want to join the Horde, then I guess it's like, better than nothing.
I will say, we didn't even think about the whole troll raid meme, right? Because, like, wait, they're going to be a raid, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is always something that, at least me personally, I've never really understood the meme, but I know that like people are always talking about it and always talking about how the troll raids are the best raids and whatnot. And we were actually just talking with Papa Cheese the other day about how, if we're getting a new one, we're like, how long has it been since the last one? And we're like, okay, so like BFA, like does our lore, right? Is that like the last one?
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. But you know what? When you zoom back, if there's 12 guys there, well, it is a raid that features a lot of trolls, yes. But also, I would say that more than half of the characters in it, the bosses, are not trolls.
Yeah, but it is in like a troll capital city. Like it takes place in one at
Mhm.
least. So I think I would consider it one.
Yeah, and the meme isn't necessarily like troll raid good. It's if an expansion has a troll raid, it good expansion. That's what the
Isn't
meme
that
is.
Well, people did not say that about BFA, did they?
isn't that mostly just the first two then? Aren't they just saying they liked the beginning because Zulaman was a Burning Crusade one, and then fucking there was another one.
There had to be one in Lich King. Also Pandaria had one as well.
And Daria had a troll raid?
Yeah,
Sorry guys, I don't know.
we fight the trolls and dinosaurs.
Oh, I guess yeah, those are trolls. Oh yeah.
It's like a half troll raid, but
Throne of Thunder. That's another one. I don't know. People say that it's a good expansion if there's a troll raid there, but I want to say your troll raids, as far as I would say, like the trolls or the divining force, you're really only getting like two,
I think
maybe
it's
three.
less. I think it's less that you're killing trolls, and more that the fight takes place within a troll temple. Is kind of the vibe that I'm getting from that.
I like how we're dissecting this like decades old like meme post.
But so you, way back when, you said that feels very horde oriented, what with trolls and blood elves. And a lot of people are saying, good, that's what we need after 2 long years of alliance. So did you feel like TWW was alliance coded?
Yeah, I absolutely did. We're working with dwarves.
Well, no, but the Earthen were so nothing. I didn't even think about them.
Not even. Also, they were not so nothing. But not even
No,
notwithstanding.
like,
Not even notwithstanding. They were also questing with Moira. They were also questing with Magni. They were also questing with Bran. Like
Illyria,
yeah.
Anduin.
I guess, yeah.
Daggy.
I just don't claim some of these guys, so I guess I don't think of them as alliance coded, despite being alliance races. I was just thinking of the fact that, like, we're in Dornegal, we're surrounded by Earthen, but none of these Earthen really struck me as alliance coded, for the group. They just were background characters. It was like hanging out with static buildings.
Huh. I definitely did not feel that way about the Earthen.
The only one that stood out was Bryn, Speaker Brinth, and she was just a character. Like, I would not say she's alliance coded. She is just present.
Suicide Bomber.
Well, I don't I don't remember his name, and he certainly was just like, for whoever side I'm agreeing with.
Sad old guy who lost his memory and had to die on the beach.
What I'm saying is the Earthen felt like their own people. The Amani trolls and the Blood Elves are, no matter what they say, are going to be horde coded to me. Now I'm thinking about Arathi, but I feel a similar way. Despite Arathi just being reskinned humans, they never did anything that strikes me as distinctly alliance coded, even though their standout will probably be Queen of the Alliance in like 3 years.
Oh, and like the Arathi are the original Alliance human, or the original humans. And I think what I think what's really going to be interesting is I really, really want some Arathi to come with us to meet the Amani trolls, because these motherfuckers are literal mortal enemies.
Yeah,
like
primordial forces going against each other. Like, Amani trolls are one of the first trolls to spring out of like the well.
So like, is Farron coming with us into Midnight? Probably.
Hey, I'm pretty sure.
She had that whole short story where she says she needs to follow Anduin around for a while. So I'm going to imagine she's around for like all of this saga.
And eventually, when we meet the current Arathi tribe, because remember, they've been separated. The Arathi that we know have been separated from the other Arathi for a long time now. So they're going to fucking meet up with the old Arathi and realize how batshit radicalized they are as they try to cleanse the earth or whatever again with all their shit. And the ones that we had were also radicalized. It kind of does give me like Fallout Bunker a little bit, where they have some people in charge who did know, and the rest are just like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Meanwhile, they have this crazy-ass plan to just wipe everybody out.
I'm really hoping, because like I said, there's that offhand dialogue where you talk to an Arathi and they say, okay, so I know like you, Gremlina, the Worgen, you're weird, but like literally every race here is so foreign to us because we've been so isolated that you're a scary threat to us. So I'm hoping once we do meet the real Arathis, yeah, they're evil because they're like, oh my God, we didn't know there were all these other creatures in the world. We need to cleanse this place. And then WoW gets its favorite group it gets to lean on, generic human-coded racists. In a world where we're not allowed to do faction anymore, we need a solid group of generic human-coded racists that we all can beat up.
Speaking of them, I mean, we saw some of them in another piece of WoW content that was released this year. Do we want to talk about the Lady Liandran animated short?
I love you said release this year.
I meant
Yeah,
week,
you guys-
but I mean technically this year too. There
Oh,
we go.
well, damn, fuck. That's not as funny because it's only been 2 months. I was thinking like, yeah, you remember September? They had some lore.
It is pretty funny, though technically true.
It was released 1 day ago. Okay, like my head is not here right now.
Yeah, he's thinking about being in that escape room. He's all jealous and shit.
I'm still trapped there, mentally locked with grandma.
I was like, Grandma still has her clutches on him. I guess Grandma still has her clutches on you too, although you died there. So
2 of my coworkers got their car towed outside of the escape room. By the way, also
they're not allowed to escape anymore. Their method of escape was taken.
Also, another quick aside: the place that the escape room was by was next to where I used to go all the time for sushi burrito, where I took everybody, and now it's gorilla sushi. Still sushi, by the way.
Do they offer a big burrito?
No, I actually did not check. I got Harold's chicken instead.
Also, I'm throwing my sword into the ground here. Sonic the Hedgehog Cafe said they're leaving in March, so you will
hell
see
is Sonic the Hedgehog Cafe?
It's a Sonic the Hedgehog themed pop-up food shop somewhere in Chicago. I probably need to take a train, but you will see me soon to partake in Sonic's wares.
Well, I mean, like, I assume we would go with you.
Only if you're ready. I'm sure his big haunt is chili dogs, but I'm sure one of his friends has a vegetarian-friendly one.
Well, if it's gone, we also drove by the Family Guy Drunken Clam Bar pop-up. You could really go there and have some knee slappers.
I'd rather stay home, I think.
Yeah, I'd rather just talk about Lady Liandran's short animated video, All That Is Sacred. It came out 1 year this year, and it's a, hover over the time, 5-minute video, 6-minute video, 6-minute video.
They put chutzpah into this one. Last one, the Xalatath one, was an animatic. Pictures slightly shuffling. This is a full animated video.
Yeah, and this is like the type of style that I feel like I would want them to just continually make things in. I always eat this up, like, I don't know, somewhat like anime-ish style, I guess. It follows Lady Liandran, and she is meeting with Alonza's Fowl, and it's basically talk about how Silvermoon's going to be under attack again from the Void. I really love this short.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. Okay. However, I will say there are some lore inconsistencies going on here. When in her youth, when she was but a pup with her father, who actually has a name, Faradrin. I don't know. I was reading about it.
Did he have established lore before this?
Yes, he was big deal in Silvermoon. I'll look it up while you guys talk about just your initial thoughts about how it played out.
Yeah, so basically it's established very early on that Lady Liandran is racist against undead people.
That's racist!
And by that I mean she was clutching her sword when Alonzus was approaching her through the fog clouds.
Which has got to be tough because, and I said it in the Discord, which you can get to by going to donotrelent.com. One, they were in the Horde before you guys. How are you about to be racist to the people who invited you in? Two, she's been around since 2006. In our world, that's been 2 decades. In their world, a little less. But you're telling me you're still sword-clutchingly racist all this time?
I guess, okay, it kind of makes sense because this actually isn't her dad. Her parents were killed by, drumroll please everybody, Amani trolls.
Okay.
This man adopted her. So now she went from having 2 dead parents to 3 dead parents.
Okay, and he was a priest of the light, and his staff, I guess, looked like Alonzus's, and that's kind of, I guess that's also why, like, it was revealed that she was, like, going through it as he was approaching her, because...
Okay, Aaron, I have a picture. You've actually seen this man. You've seen him before. You want to see a picture of him? How he looks now?
Of course. No, this is just... Okay, so it's been revealed it's a Kyrian man. Wait a minute, is it one of the Kyrian men? Like one that you can have on your staff?
I guess I didn't even...
Vaelendor? Was there some very proud hordeman that caught this years ago and then never talked to me?
I mean, I guess it makes sense that we wouldn't... If somebody were like, oh my god, we found Vandalore, we'd be like, who the fuck is Vandalore? Because this is honestly my first time knowing anything about Vandalore. Because I don't care about fucking what else. And I've never have.
That's got to be really demeaning to be a proud blood elf in life, get smushed, and then turn into a human.
Would you rather turn into a gross spider in Meldraxxus?
I guess anything to not be a damn human. Turn me into a fart bubble in Ardenwell. Turn me into a wisp.
I love the fact that he got hooked by the abomination, or is that what they're called? They're called abominations?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to call it Pudge from Dota. That's the only thing I wanted. All the comments were like, Pudge hook, which I think is so fucking funny that once again, because they didn't officially buy into the IP of Dota, everyone in the comments is still calling it a Pudge hook instead of an abomination hook.
Yeah, so her mentor gets hooked away and then gets turned into an undead and attacks her, basically. And that's, like, her trauma. And that's why she is racist against the undead.
She has to smush him in which I love, a narratively unsuccessful amount of blows. It's one thing to kill your dad figure in 1 or 2. She's got to hit him, like, 6 or 7 times. Like, they didn't show it, but you know... He was probably like brains out, bleeding out, like eye kind of wiggling. So she had to keep hitting him until the movement stopped. That's how you kill a father figure.
Yeah, and then okay, relevant to this podcast, this flashback.
I was about to say we didn't even talk about the charming racists that arrive.
Yeah, no, like for clarification, I was not talking about like Lady Liandran as like the racist here. I was talking about our favorite racists. Yeah, so what was it? Why were they even there? Why did the Scarlet Crusade jump them?
They show up for no particular reason, and then they glare them, and then they said, "Don't worry, lady, you're pretty. We just want him." And they point at Alonzus Fowl, who is an undead. And then they were like, "Okay, bet. Let's fight now."
Remember, I say we, as we are all the racists. They're not racist, guys. They just don't like the undead.
If WoW has taught me anything, is that in the 2020s, we're redeeming all negative groups. There are Scarlet Crusade racists, and then there's Scarlet Crusade cool guys who make entertainment for you, and we're those guys, baby. You turn right in the halls to fight Brother Karlov. You turn left behind a fake wall and we're here, baby.
Yeah, and there was no indication that they were gonna fight first. They landed from the treetops, weapons drawn, but they didn't attack yet. Who attacked first? Liandran threw a hammer at them without asking, well, what do you want them for? But to play shuffleboard.
Yeah, maybe they were like, Alonzo's Fowl is a hero of all of the Alliance. Us as human guys, we're gonna go, we want him to give him a big hug.
He's late to the surprise birthday party we threw for him. And
then surprise, this professional racist throws a light hammer at him. Also, everyone in the comments was talking about this finally shows that anytime in game you see your hero throwing a weapon or throwing their armaments away, it is allegedly made out of light, which is boo. I wanted the fucking young mouth bottom to actually be tossing away the Ashbringer every time he does his 2 ability.
I do kind of feel like it's really odd to me that people were saying that, because paladins, yeah, of course they're throwing, it's all glowy and shiny. Like, the hammer throw is probably the most obvious one for me. I was like, yeah, duh, the hammer, guys. Like, we have a big sword come out of the fucking sky. We had a light, like.
Honestly, I always thought that the Captain America shield was actually their shield and it would come back, though.
I mean, it's the sound it makes. It's very resounding. Dong, 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 dong. Also, when you were saying the surprise birthday party, we're still a Hey Arnold podcast. It gave me big pork pie vibes of, we're really gonna give him what's coming to him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what was coming to him.
We just want to go on ride on the carousel. But yeah, so also, okay, as a priest, how did you feel about all the talk about priests? All paladins were priests, and priests more wanted revenge and more power and blah, 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 blah.
Well, if anything, I feel like this was actually one of the times where it portrayed priests in a better light, actually, right? Like I feel like WoW normally just has media where it's like, paladins, we're the cool, strong ones. Priests stink. But like here is basically like her saying, yeah, we become paladins because like we're vengeful, unholy people.
Yeah, we reject the light, and she literally did reject the light. And also in the fight scene against the DN army, Alonzo's Fowl wasn't just cowering in fear.
I don't know if we should say that. It's once again, it's a very tough line we lead. We love this. Oh, I'm just gonna stop now.
What do you mean? You just said a minute ago those were the cool kids.
We love because I'm trying to think of the 1-to-1 of me saying we love the Scarlet Crusades aesthetics, but we don't agree. We just think those pointy S's are really cool. That skull with lightning bolts, it's really neat.
No, it's a flame. It's us and Rep Pally Jill. We're repping the scarlet color.
Exactly.
Someone's got to pick up the banner. We can change that
until Rep Pally Jill backs down. We won't back down.
She never.
And tell you what, I've interacted with her online. She never backs down.
She never backs down from a fight.
One will say she never relents.
She knows.
But Alonzo's Fowl was holding his own against the DN army. He was shooting, like, he literally shot somehow like 5 simultaneous beams of light from his staff and knocked out 5 dudes. Tell me, what priest move is that?
I was about to say, yeah, Immune, are you #jelly that Alonzo's Fowl has tech he's not telling you about?
Yes. I mean, I think I need to like watch it. I've only watched it once, and I didn't really pay attention to his abilities that closely because he was in like the background and it was going fast. So
just watch it right now. Just flash forward right now while we talk about what else happened.
So here's the thing, not to rush Immune, but so they beat up all the racists and they go scampering off. And then Alonzus looks at her and goes like, okay, so we delved into your backstory a little bit. What are you going to do? And she was like, I'll do anything to serve the light. And she looks right at the camera, and I was like, this feels like really abrupt. Like, if you guys just wanted to make a fight scene, that's fine. You could have just said so.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes people who follow the light like to just get into really big, obvious, like, soliloquies where they just say, we love light, we love light.
Like, the whole thing felt like it was just maybe because I guess I don't know how many times she's shown up in recent lore. So it felt like a highly stylized anime style animation should just be like, okay. And they're like, they put out their laser pointer and they said, Lady Liandran circles her. She's important. She's been in the background this whole time, and you're going to see a lot of her in this new one, which is fair. All I'm saying is, instead of preaching at us, after the fight, just go, whoo, like it's like a Smash reveal. Go to a screen that's like, Lady Liandran is important. Read the lore.
Okay, I'm back from rewatching the fight scene. I believe... I don't know the answer to this, but like, is he technically a disc priest? That's my guess.
Oh, maybe. Do you think he was doing
He was doing that one ability, whatever it's called, that I think replaces let's like kind of like their holy fire. I forget what it's called.
I have seen him make a bubble, so I think you are correct in this.
And then so I think he does that, and then I don't think they actually showed it, but it looked like he was ramping up to do a divine star as well.
So, like, in reality, he could have killed these dudes by himself. I mean, obviously, we know this is not a weak dude. This is he's literally the leader of you're the leader of the priests, but he was leader of the priests.
Yeah, but like, pre-immunization, he was the leader of the priests.
So, one of his titles is Bishop of Secrets. That's hardcore. This is the coolest undead we got.
Hey, like, what if I don't want to be High Priestess anymore? What if I want to be, like, Bishop of Secrets instead? Do you think I could step down and take that title from him?
I think so. Also, do you guys know how he died and became undead?
I assume Scourge. They went into his church and got him.
He died of old age. Sometime prior to becoming of the Scourge.
Shit. Holy shit! They brought this guy back just because he's so legit. He didn't even get eaten. He just got brought back because they're like, oh, this guy's a real one.
Do you know who his apprentice was? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Uther. By the way, Uther is his apprentice.
Well, I know Alonzo's Fowl
right?
is like the light.
He's like the Silver Hand creator.
He created the Silver Hand. He's like the guy who like popularized priestdom.
It's so confusing why Blizzard shits on priests when you have Alonzo's Fowl, you have Velen, you get two super, super strong, and then we have Anduin. Like, what are we doing, guys? We gotta buff up the priests more.
I want to say the existence of Alonzo's Fowl just shits on Kalia's legacy. The fact that she is like, well, I'm a porcelain undead now, so I guess I gotta go be a horde leader. It's like Alonzo's Fowl stays in the middle. This guy is falling apart. His elbows don't exist. They're a dream held together by necromantic magic. And he still shows up to Alliance events. Kalia, piss pants diaper wearer, go home. And by home, I don't mean Undercity. I don't mean Stormwind. I mean the ground, bitch.
Where has she been? Maybe there's some horde lore we're missing. But
Undercity, she's on the Alliance of No Jaws. She's one of their leaders now.
Yeah, she's part of their council, and like that's why we don't see her, because like, why would we be there?
Midnight. Kalia is part of the Forces of Light, summoned to defend the Sunwell. She is seen protecting Blood Elven children. All right, whatever.
All I'm saying is, if you're gonna put her on the Horde Council, let this bitch decay. Next time I see Kalia, she better be one of the tongue hanging out undead. I'm saying, if you want to stay pretty, you know who to hang out with. If you want to be ugly, well, you're already there. Sorry, I've been drinking Wrestle Juice. Cubby Bub loves Wrestle Juice, and I've been drinking it on an empty tummy, so I'm real combative in the back.
So you're
half.
ready to wrestle.
Yeah, I'm real combative. By the way, at this point, WWE needs to put Cubby Bub in the ring, because she absolutely, I think I talked about it way, way long ago. Seagram's escapes spiked WWE liquor. It's the only thing Cubby Bub drinks.
Wow. Are there wrestlers in the cam?
No, it's just a belt. They're missing out on branding. But this is Pineapple Powerhouse, which, by the way, is the second best of the three.
Sounds good.
According to Cubby Bub, professional Wrestle Juice drinker.
Professional Wrestle Juice drinker. New title, give it out. I was looking up the last time we've seen Kalia Menethal. And it's actually with Aaron's people. It's when Aaron got the bad news that Gen gave up.
Yeah, it's the war. Yeah, it's the Worgen Heritage Armor. She showed up, or no, I'm sorry, not Heritage Armor. When we took back Gilneas, she was there because she told what's her face, Lillian Voss, to go hang out with us. Which, by the way, if anyone's keeping track, I didn't do. I did that scenario on hard mode.
Wait, you didn't do? What do you mean?
There was a whole bit where it's like, take out all of these Scarlet Crusade minis, and they intentionally had really tough ones there that you used an extra action button to bring Lillian in, and she would poison them and knock them down at 25% health. I didn't do that because I wasn't trying to have any fucking land stealing zombies help me out to get the land they stole back from me.
Okay, and I'm reading this, and I don't think we knew this information because this says here, regrouping at Pyrowood Village. This is after Glenn abdicated the throne to Tess. Kalia formally thanked Horde champions for their assistance. So obviously we as Alliance aren't there for that, right? And it says, and expressed hope that Tess would continue to be more diplomatic than her father. In response, Lillian says that she knew Tess would, as the new queen cared more about what people do than what they are. Are you sure? Because she definitely, isn't she also like, I don't want to be a wall again. So she does care more. She does not care that much about what people are. She cares more about that.
Listen, that's about her personally. She doesn't want to be a wolf, but she has wolf friends.
You literally do not say these things because I will throw up live on air with my empty stomach full of booze. If you even imply the fact that the Queen of Gilneans cares more about Horde opinions than Worgen opinions.
Can you imagine if she gives up land to the undead? She's like, you know what? You guys can have this part of land near Gilneas.
It's fucking Overwatch Australia lore. Growlina will be the person standing on top of the mega bomb, the mana bomb, and being like, I sacrificed myself for Worgen to blow up all of Gilneas. Just to make sure that no one can use it, including the zombies that stole it.
That's fucking fair. It's crazy. It's just like the whole Night Elf orc thing, where like the orcs are like, well, why can't we have more trees? Bitch, you've been taking all the trees. Get the fuck out of here, you land stealer.
You intentionally stayed in desert zone. Guess what happens when you live in desert land? No trees.
You and King Doodoo die. Take it. Also, I realized I never talked about the lore thing about Liandran. So her stepfather is saying how something about the light and the Sunwell, but the Sunwell when she was a babe wasn't light; it was arcane energy, is what a comment said. And I was like, oh my god, you're right.
Yeah, and then at the end of the cinematic, they actually, I believe, showed Velen at like the resurgence of the light well.
Well, because that was in the raid. So remember, Liandran's hella racist, and before she had her good guy turn, she was super bad, and she imprisoned, I believe it's Turu. Was it Turu? Naru, and she basically was like, I'm going to sacrifice this Naru into the well to save it. And everyone's like, no, don't do that. And then Velen was like, stop, Turu knew this would happen, so it is okay. And comments were like, that doesn't make it okay, Velen. It doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, the whole Blood Knight Order was based on abducting and then, killing a Naru. But because it happened in the past, we're supposed to be like, oh, no, that's fine. But it's just like, no, sorry, guys. Blood Elf, magic is still based on the murder of a Naru.
It's pretty bad.
The abduction and murder of a Naru.
I mean, it's probably one of those annoying things. You know, Velen sees his visions from the future and doesn't tell anybody that, this has to happen, or else we no have Sunwell, and then we die to Void. But it's like, you could tell us that, dude. At least put it in such plain speak for us normal folk.
Listen, he's like every good character. It's just like a trope at this point that can see the future. They have to be as vague as possible and not actually tell you things, even though they know.
I guess I don't want to affect it, but what? Come on, at least tell your kid. He's right here.
Yeah, tell me, Dad, Papa. Papa.
Okay, so racist towards Lance's foul, beat up Stydian army. That's really it, right? She's like, I love the light. I love
Yeah,
light.
really nothing. There's a fight scene, and she goes, "Prepare to see me in midnight." Like, I liked it because it was fully animated, and the fight scene was sick. But that's why I was like, if you just wanted to make the fight scene, you could have just dropped that on YouTube. You didn't need to wrap it in like lore.
It was. I hope that there's more of these coming. I feel like we got a little bit of. We
Should get. So here's the thing here. That'd be one. I should say this. That'd be so fucked if they stopped with the lore when the early drop happened, and then for all normal people, they were like, I don't know, pay $60. So I'm gonna guess even when Midnight launches, we'll still get one more of these.
I feel like 3 of them make sense, right?
Okay, guys, we gotta stop talking about this. I have more important news to talk about. I saw this was a thing that was gonna happen. That WoW was doing a collab with Pinterest. Did you guys hear about this rumor?
No, I heard about the
vaguely.
Zillow one, but
Oh, yeah, the Zillow one. Fuck. Well, okay. Well, the Pinterest one is more interesting to me because we actually get an actual thing out of it in game. So here's a blue post from Blizzard. The housing feature in Midnight opens the door to express your creativity in Azeroth in new ways. Now, there's a new way to capture, share, and discover inspiration on Pinterest with a new in-game feature. Players can connect their WoW account to their personal board and share screenshots directly from the game. Whether you're showing off a finished home or collecting ideas on your next build, the Pinomatic camera makes it easy to bring your vision beyond the game and connect with the housing community. So, once you connect your Pinterest account, you will earn the Craft Your World feat of strength, which rewards the Pinomatic camera, which is automatically added to your toy box to use right away.
okay. So is it just like another like in-game camera toy?
I changed my button. Using the Pinomatic camera activates a photo mode. Frame your shot with a capture overlay. Choose portrait, 2:3, or square, 1:1 aspect ratios. Take a photo or exit photo mode at any time. After capturing a photo, a short animation plays before you're prompted to create your pin. When you've taken the screenshot, you can add titles and descriptions before publishing your pin directly to your Pinterest account. I'm sorry. So you can literally post a Pinterest entirely within World of Warcraft. What the fuck?
WoW's getting a little too frisky with these collabs, I feel like. That's kind of weird. So it's just a toy that you get in game and then you link your WoW account to Pinterest?
Opposite, you make a Pinterest account and then from there you can attach your WoW account to Pinterest. I guess I gotta do this. I want the toy and I want to see what the fuck this even looks like. Aaron, are you gonna be doing this?
1000%. Also, randomly the other day, I realized I had 3 Pinterest, wait a minute. I'm sorry, I'm very drunk.
4 Pinterest.
I don't have 3 Pinterest accounts. I had 1 in college, and I don't use it. I'm sorry.
Were you thinking about something else?
I was thinking of LinkedIn. I slink back into the background drunkenly. I was on Twitter and I was thinking about the fact that the guy who voices Frieza will be a guy in JoJo. This is my defeated moment. I slink back into the background.
Why is that a bad thing? Isn't that good?
It's not bad. It's not bad. It just means that you guys were talking about this World of Warcraft X Pinterest endeavor, and I was doing something else.
The minute I read news, Aaron's eyes will just automatically shut. I feel like is always what happens. Drunk or not, I feel like that's what happens every time.
Here's what happens. I live in game. You go on the Discord. My name is Growlina, parentheses Aaron, last name. I'm the character that lives in the game. You talk about real life? I'm gone, brother.
Yeah, well, so how does Growlina feel about Pinterest coming into World of Warcraft?
Because you weren't listening, Aaron. It's literally you can post to Pinterest from within World of Warcraft. Once you link your accounts, you never have to go check Pinterest again. Technically.
Hey, here's the thing. It's 2026. Who's been checking Pinterest for the last 10 years? That's Growlina's opinion. That's a dead app. The only people paying for that are...
You shouldn't say that, Growlina.
And now it's time for a time warp. Bum. Are you guys ready?
You legally have to explain it. It's actually been decades.
Time Warp is a trivia game where I will ask them a specific subject, and they're going to have to give me as many names as they possibly can towards my timer out. Towards the thing that I said. So if I say, name mages, they're going to have 40 seconds to name as many mages as they can. And historically, I forget to set my timer, which I'm doing right now. Can you fucking believe it? Because I sure fucking can't.
Also, it should be noted before we continue the game, Cubby Bub came into the room and said, do you need water?
Yes.
And I said, hell yeah, brother! And she goes, because I can hear you being silly. And then walked away with one of my many water bottles. So, hell yeah, brother!
In honor of our new allies in Midnight, you guys have 40 seconds to name as many blood elves as you can. Ready, steady, go!
Lady Liandran.
Magister Ramith, Lorthamar, Theramore, fuck, blood elves. 45% of the player base. Thanks, baby. Sorry, she came back with the water. Losermore. Half of the people that Baba Cheese plays.
Kael'thas.
Kael'thas Sunstrider. Fuck, what is his name? Sorry, I'm doing the thing where I talk too loud.
I don't know what else.
Okay, tiebreaker time.
I was trying to think of Kael'thas's dad's name.
King Asterion.
The Asterion Sunstrider, because he used to own Theo Malorn, so I was like, I should know that, but I didn't.
Okay, so we have to do a tiebreaker around here. Bum 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 bum. I want you guys to name one mount. First mount gets it. Go.
Ashes of
Pinto
Thor.
horse.
Oh my god, you guys tied. Okay, tiebreaker. Now you have to name one pet. Go.
Specs Blazertooth.
That is.
Randy Orton.
I guess I have to take Specs Blades. Aaron wins. I guess I was like, I guess I don't know what I expected. I guess to name their Christian name, like Moth.
So here's the thing. Perhaps I said it first, but I have just the littlest bit left of this wrestle juice. The perfect amount as a punishment to drink the rest of your drink. So I acquiesce. Immune, I think for the umpteenth time, he usually forgets about these things, but he's the winner of Time Warp this time.
I feel like I do win them, and then I just forget to ever do anything with that again, because the winner normally pulls it the next time.
I'll just launch it again sometime again randomly.
No, I can think of one.
So I just experienced a really defeating moment. As I chugged back the last of my pineapple powerhouse, I looked up to my BlizzCon 20, not the one I went to, like 2019, big, thick-ass Gen Greymane statue that exists above my mantle. And I looked at him and I was like, wow, we're really fucked, huh? They really don't know how to write us or give us any sort of cultural identity. And then tears streamed down my face as I continued the sentence.
Well, hey, this is actually a good segue for a top two, bottom boot, medium moot. Aaron, do you have one?
You know what? You really absolutely screwed the pooch for your lovely partner here, because I'm going to say it's a top two, and it's the recognition. It's the recognition that Midnight comes out next week.
Yeah, honestly, shocking to me, too.
I'm excited.
Immune, what you got?
Okay, well, I have a top two as well.
I was trying to do Pirates of the Caribbean, but I fucked it up.
Toot 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 toot.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I don't know what the hell I was doing.
Okay, well, I feel like I have to say the aforementioned cinematic is my top 2 because I like when they do that stuff. But in particular, I feel like the DN Army doesn't get like a representation like this and like ever.
It could be good tidings for us in the future. Let's just say we're getting reps. Maybe Blizzard will throw us a bone.
Yeah, but Slidewhistle, finish this off.
I have a super top toots.
Super.
My STT is so. As midnight approaches and the raid and surveys roll in for the guild and whatnot, I have been pushing in the background to bring back the once dreaded guild meetings. Now,
Wait, hold on. Guild meetings is for all of us?
yes, everybody now.
We haven't done those since like forever.
Well, because
Well, I think it's like since Legion, right? Is that like when we stopped doing them? End of Legion, maybe?
no, Kata didn't do the meetings very fun. I don't remember. I think something about it. I don't remember what it was. If people thought they were being called out, I think was kind of what the thing was.
That is a name from forever ago. Does she even exist?
Maybe that's a story to tell, but now I'm kind of like, I feel like people we know are listening. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot to say about that, but I don't want to put it on air. I'm not so certain yet. Anyway, guild meeting, I'm pushing for it because we have a lovely amphitheater in the guild neighborhood. And I think it'd be so fucking funny to have Lynn standing on the stage, him and Brio and whoever wants, I'd be up there. I don't know. I want to be in the crowd and have all of us just sitting there in the amphitheater crowd. It's a big ass amphitheater. It'd be so cool to use that space. I really want to see 40 bodies fill that thing up.
Yeah, because the thing was that I feel like we would get together like on a call, and we would normally physically be in like Stormwind Park or something like that, and it'd mainly be like before a raid tier, and we would just use it to like coordinate like the team.
Or just like rah, like, okay, who guys, like, if Bear, because Bear is an officer. Have we talked about that at all? That we made him an officer now? I don't know. Basically, I pushed for Bear to be an officer, and we have anointed him officer of silly fun things. And basically, like, if people want to do fun stuff, if people are interested, have any interests, Bear will kind of help with that. Honors also wants to bring back events. So I think good direction, and this amphitheater will hopefully get it kickstarted to be more fun.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like the concept of it. I always kind of like the guild meetings, honestly, even when they were long or people didn't like them. I always had a soft spot for them.
Coming soon.
Guild meetings reminds me of not this guild, but the previous one when we used to do trivia nights, and I used to win pets. So bring them back. Get me in there, and even if I have to listen to chattel for 45 minutes, give me 10 minutes that I can win some
remember
shit.
This. Wait, with Towel Snap?
With Towel Snap,
Wait,
yes, there used to be trivia nights. There used to be trivia nights, and because we were in Ventrio, no one talked, so you had to type really fast, and I was okay at typing fast trivia facts, and I won a few pets in this thing.
Towel Snap, RIP Guildmaster, whose name we've now forgotten to time. You remember his name?
It's Chris, wasn't it?
Chris, you guys got it. You guys got this locked down.
I'll never forget Chris.
Animal House.
He is awake. He's just not in game, which is the safest place for him to be.
Hey, Chris, if you're listening out there, let us know. We would leave Unomas in a heartbeat to rejoin Animal House. And
1,000%, Chris.
Pants are overrated. Let me fucking tell you.
Pants are fucking overrated.
Pants are overrated.
I hope they destroyed themselves.
I mean, like, every once in a while, I see a guild tag. They still exist.
Our first enemies. Well, our first enemy was that bitch at the Stormwind Gates. Anyway, get us out of here, Aaron. We're getting too talkative here. Midnight's coming.
if Abby Abley ever decides to fucking square up again, just to let you know, Abby, we've got shooters. And their names are Ahoy Vince, Azur, and Digital Dave, asking Growlina to say, for the Horde. Misket the Orchid Orc, Crucifix, Alternator, Chris M, Saracen Hawk, Justin, give me back my PhD, Arcane, Remy.
Every time I hear Chiodos, I get a full boner. And I wanted to hop off the bike before I poked you in the back.
Kick Puncher, Sugar Bear,
Time is money, friend.
Dr. Foster, Grumpy Old Shaman, Dax, Jerome, Ali, Adorno, Gershom,
If you want pretty house, why you play ugly faction?
Duff the Horde, Pooper Cooper, Calcus,
A priest, a mage, and a warlock walk into a bar. Then another, and another. Kultiras has a lot of bars.
Cilantro, Alex A, Vanderlyle. Have a nice day! And Will, a.k.a. Tyre, Trade Chat's fallen father.
Lovely, lovely patrons. You may have seen some of them in the Lady Liandran's animated short. I believe I saw Tyre wielding a small dagger.
He wouldn't like that. Those are known racists. That's one of the old ones. That's one of the names I don't say anymore. That was one of them.
We're trying to rebrand. Like I said, we're trying to bring Lance Party to a fun party where he was gonna get what he deserves. Anyway, you can email me at navarrocoffin@gmail.com. Email about the housing contest. Win your shirts. It says shorts. Win your shirts. Send them to donotroulette at pod@gmail.com. Join our Discord at donotroulette.com. You can find me in the Stormwind Trade District, standing below a roof building by the Heroes Call Board, frozen in ice, waiting for my hero Rage Up to jump on me.
Heroes Call Board. Heroes Call Board. Call Board. I need a man to teabag me into life again.
Yeah, easy. We all want that, baby. What about you? Where you cool kitties, cat and nat?
Meow. You can find me on Twitter at New Era Alex or on Blue Sky at Immunization.
I'm distinctly an uncool kitty. And you can find me at thebigocheesy on twitters.com. Blue Sky. Check. I'm around. And you can watch me play videograms at twitch.tv/AaronDNR. You get one more weekend of me playing other games before WoW takes over my life.
I'm so ready to be taken. Please, WoW, suck me in. Granted, I'm already a little sucked in. My pet battle dungeon, guys. I'm still gathering. I'm afraid to step in.
Bro, I say bro's gonna crumble. Pet Battle Dungeons, give it up, brother. It's coming.
I'm gonna do it. Okay. See you guys next week. Oh my god. How are we recording next week? Because, guys, wait, freeze.
Fuck.
It drops.
Hold on. Glass breaking sound effect. So here's the thing, everyone. I feel like remember when TWW came out? We had that super special fun Saturday episode. I feel like that's gonna happen.
I think so. I think we might have to do that.
Yeah, because I feel like it wouldn't really make sense for us to record on Thursday, around this time, because it might not even be open. I don't know. It comes out that day, right?
That's another thing. Ian is definitely in the vents because they always release these things on Thursday. Why not Tuesday? That's your global release day. It's Thursday because he wants us to try and renege on our deal to always give you content.
Yeah.
And we won't, but it will come out Saturday.
Is it possible for you to take off Friday work just for WoW and stay up all night Thursday? Okay, that's what I'm doing. Crazy. Is that crazy? That's probably crazy.
I feel like I needed a little more warning to do that for mine.
Reader beware, you're in for a scare. That's next week. No. But I'll do what I need to do.
Okay, you'll know if you don't see an episode. Just know it's coming. We didn't forget. We just want. There's nothing I hate more than the week of WoW release and the podcast is like, well, here's what's gonna be coming. No, we did that already. We did that. We know what's coming. We want to give you the juice. We want to give you the content. Okay, bye. And remember,
Another down. Do not relent.
Do Not Relent is a podcast within the 3HNC network, representing U.S. Proudmoore's premier podcasts.
That was a very good wish.